I've got to say that is by far the weirdest way I've lost a race.
Yep. I'm going to lose the race you're about to watch, but I bet you can't guess why. This is Surbiton Raceway, a super simple track to learn in perfect temperate conditions. But as you may have already noticed, today is not that day.
So this is a track I've never been to, but I'm going to try and win a race despite having cold conditions, wet conditions, and we only have one lap to learn the track and qualify. Okay, here we go. Brand new track, ice cold, it's damp. Never been here before, and I've got a bunch of fast people in this session, including my former teammate, or current teammate in the 24-hour, Luca. So I've got a lot of work to do. One warm-up lap, one push lap. I don't even know which way this track goes around. I should have looked at some more onboards before I came here, to be honest. It's a bit last minute. Oh, it's freezing. Woo. Okay, starting the lap. All right, I think this track is mostly flat out. It's all about just keeping your hands smooth and just trying to carry speed through the high-speed corners, smooth line. Oh, that didn't feel fast. The damp patches really make things a little bit more difficult. Okay, that's my lap. I don't know where that's gonna put me. I think we're gonna have to make up some positions in the race, but let's see where we qualified. So P10, 2 seconds off. I mean, for my first time here, I guess I'll take it. It's not. It could be worse. Could be worse. Huh? Where are you starting?
Sorry?
Where are you starting?
P7. P7, yeah.
Okay. Not
I don't know how on earth they found a second and a half. I really have no idea, but we got 30 minutes now to figure out, how to get on pace. So yeah, we'll see how we do.
Here we go.
As you may have noticed, these are some pretty serious drivers we're up against today. Some of these drivers are my subscribers, some of these drivers are just fast locals, and some of these drivers are Luca's friends who are karting champions themselves. With tricky conditions and a tight group of drivers, I have a feeling this race is going down to the wire.
Oh, good start, good start. I kind of preloaded the clutch a little bit there. Might be up a place or two here already. Try and work with Luca, is right in front of me. Try and bump draft them a bit. Come on. Oh, we're up a bunch of positions already. Oh, we're past Luca. We're already in the top 5. Whoa, that was close. That dude probably just had his life flash before his eyes. We're up into P4 already. Whoa, sorry about that. Oh, sorry, bud. That was probably my bad. Oh, that curve is so wet. Oh, this whole section is really wet. Oh, whoa, everyone's hitting the track. Everyone's hitting the barriers behind me. This is treacherous. It's so dark, you can't really see where the water puddles are. Oh, God, this is tough. That guy in P1 is just gonna run away with it. Oh, we're off-roading. Okay. All right, I'm gonna really have to pay attention to where these puddles are, otherwise I'm gonna kill this kart. Oh. Up into P2, here we go. These karts are gonna take a beating after this. I'm taking a wider line, trying to avoid these puddles. Ooh, is that dirt? I don't know if that's dirt or gravel. The race leader is absolutely gone, but I think if I put in a couple decent laps here, might be able to get some tire temperature in and then make up a bit of that gap. Just need to focus on getting good exits onto these long, relatively long straights. We got a long race here. Anything can happen. I'm avoiding the puddles, but I'm also avoiding the entire track. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. I'm definitely breaking something on this kart every time I use that curb.
And tonight, that isn't the only curb that's going to cause us trouble. Keep an eye on this one as well.
Not a great exit there, and I've got someone right on my ass. Whoa, okay. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God, that's hilarious. I think we're down into P3. I don't know if we're down on power. We just had a really bad exit out of that onto this straight last lap. So, oh, I think he's got power on us.
If true, this is the worst possible scenario because clearly I'm faster than this driver in the corners, but if he has more power on the straights, then there's not much I can do to get around him. But luckily, it looks like I have a good exit, so this will be the true test.
Oh, he's got power on us. Look at that. Look at that. Fine, I'm going to try and work together with him now so we can try to attempt to catch the race leader. But if he starts holding me up, I'm going to have no choice but to overtake him. I just think he's got the power advantage right now, and that's kind of what I can't really fix. Oh. Well, if he keeps making mistakes like that, I'm going to have to take the lead from him, or P2 from him. Now, as the race goes on, whoa, that was a big damn pass in the rear wheels. Started getting wheel spin there. God, it's so slippery. Sometimes you drive through a puddle and then you go through it on a straight and you don't feel anything. And then it isn't until you finally turn in that you realize the rear tires are actually still wet.
With the race leader gaining a lot of distance, maybe fighting isn't our best option.
Well, that puddle's gotten bigger on the corner exit there, so that's already changed the racing line. And this curve's come out. Oh, this is going to be a tricky race. Currently on the podium, but it's so easy to make a mistake and lose that. Also, we're going to have lap traffic to deal with, like this guy. So if they don't get out of the way quickly, that can put us in the clutches of karts behind us, who are actually fighting for position with us. Have a look at this. I'm going to go into this corner at the end of the straight, and I'm going to do a really aggressive lift off the throttle, and notice how the kart behaves. Ready? See, big flick of oversteer, right? Didn't touch the brakes, just a big release off the throttle. Now watch as I go through the same corner, but I'm going to do a really progressive light lift off the throttle. And notice the difference. Notice that? It was much more progressive of an oversteer, or it wasn't even oversteer, it really just got to neutral steer, and I corrected it by going back on the power. Oh, see how easy it is to make a little mistake? That was just, the tires are a bit wetter than I was expecting, and that's all it takes. Oh, I think I need to be using that curb on the right. Help with the rotation. Very damp through there.
And despite the skies being dry at the moment, the track is still getting wetter lap by lap.
Oh. Yeah, that puddle is killer there on the outside.
These inside curbs are really helping the kart get rotated, but I have to be careful because a lot of tracks will ban you from using them, so I don't want to get a penalty.
Oh yeah, that really gives you some rotation, but it does not sound healthy for the kart. I also don't want to get a black flag for abusing curbs or something. Basically taking lines right now that keep my tires clean. That way I don't have like basically a bit of oversteer on the entry here because my tires aren't already wet from the last corner. These are techniques that I'm basically applying from the real race car and doing a lot of races on slicks in the wet conditions, or even wets on wet. Sometimes you just, when it's a drying track, you just don't want your tires wet unless they're overheating. This corner might be flat by the end of the race. Just gotta keep testing it. Moving up a little by little, lap by lap. This is the trick with a race like this. It's just not to bite it all off on one lap and then make a big mistake. You'll lose all the time you gain.
And speaking of avoiding common mistakes rental karters make, I've created a solution. If you're lost when driving a bad kart, unsure how to find the limit in changing conditions, or you're trying to improve your consistency, then this course is for you. I created the Karting Handbook Driving Dynamics course to be valuable for all levels. It starts with the more fundamental concepts like visual anchoring and progresses to advanced techniques like braking theory and inducing rotation with the pedals. I've poured hundreds of hours into 30 video lessons to condense my 10 plus years of professional racing expertise into easy to digest content for you guys. Use the code OPENTHROTTLE to join the hundreds of other Karting Handbook students who are already seeing great results. Because honestly, what's the point of spending your valuable time and money on hundreds of aimless laps if you don't have a structured approach to your learning. The Karting Handbook is guaranteed to speed up your success or your money back. Check out our brand new website with the link in the description, and with all that being said, let's get back to the video.
Someone's way deep in the grass there. Wait, was that the race leader? I don't see his suit in front of me. Unless he's like really far ahead. Or is that him right in front of me? Wait, we might have just gained a lot of time here. Or maybe he was the one who spun. Wait, no freaking way. Hold on. Alright. It's full focus mode now. I gotta get through this traffic ASAP. Yeah, he's not over there. It must have been him. We're either in the lead right now or the leader is right in front of us. We've got a lot of fast lap traffic now because the longer in the race we go, the faster the lap traffic's gonna get. Oh, he's defending, come on.
But honestly, the more puddles on track, the better for me, because I seem to be dealing with it better than most. And seemingly, these wet weather conditions are leveling the playing field.
I think I need to hold it a little bit tighter. This is not good. I'm losing a lot of time behind this guy. Well, maybe he knows now with the blue flags ahead. Oh, that's better through there. Come on.
But I can see that the race leader is just within reach, so I need to get through this pack as quickly as possible. So not only is this lap traffic fast, but they have no idea that I'm a lap ahead of them right now. So this isn't ideal.
All right, more lap traffic. Try and slipstream him. Oh, come on. I don't think these people know that I am a lap ahead. So I'm finding it kind of difficult to convince them to let me by. So hopefully the blue flags convince them. Thank you, Luca. We're not making that more difficult than it needed to be. That's why you really just gotta always test curbs, because sometimes curbs are really wet. You just absolutely do not want to touch them. And then sometimes they're just like a magic weapon. You touch them and you got like infinite more grip than if you just were on the track in the wet. There we go. It's better. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. Never give up. Oh. Woo! Yeah, the slower guys are definitely doing better than me through that corner, which means I really need to put my focus there. He's fast in just the right places for me to struggle to keep up with him. Like I said, the traffic's just going to keep getting faster and faster. There we go. Just got to monster that curve. They haven't black flagged me yet. That was a good exit. Come on. Keep the hand smooth through the high speed. Tuck. Damn, this is gonna be tough, man. My pace is not too dissimilar. I think I just maybe had a better race start. It goes to show how important lap 1 is. This guy could be fighting for the podium, but probably had a mistake on lap 1 or 2, and now I'm lapping him. We're trying to. Here we go. That's race leader. I think we've caught some time. Definitely caught up some ground on the yellows, which is maybe a little bit questionable, but always getting caught up in the traffic. This could be the opportunity we need right now. Come on. We need to try and squeeze that gap back down. Keep him under pressure. It's going to be more likely for him to make a mistake if I've got him under pressure. Oh, like that. I made a mistake too, but he made a bigger one. Come on, dude. Come on. No. Oh, I think I was running out of fuel. What the hell? Oh, my engine just cut out. That could have been worse. Good thing it was yellow. Come on, dude. I need the blues. I tried to run the outside. It's too optimistic. Got all this fast lap traffic behind me, who obviously maybe thinks that I'm fighting with them. Oh, this is a tough spot to be in. I think if I get to run this guy, we've got a chance of a fair fight here. But, I mean, he's defending, so. Also, the kart's feeling really sketchy all of a sudden. I don't know if I hit something and I've got a puncture. Maybe this curve finally did me in. Something doesn't feel right. Oh, this is not good, man. I'm really, like, this feels weird. Oh, it's feeling so slippery through there. Now the race leader's getting so much time. What's happening right now? The power cut out, and then all of a sudden now I feel like kart's way less stable. Like through there, it's like oversteering as hell. I guess a puddle must have been hit, and now there's water there that I can't see in the darkness. Oh, this is so frustrating. Just gotta be better and overtake them. That's all it is. That's all there is to it. Whoa. Oh. Oh, it's checkered. Damn, I have no idea where I finished. That could have been P2, could have been P1. I don't know, maybe I was P5 and I'm totally delusional. Man, was that fun though. All right, let's see what the results were.
Oh, dude, where'd you finish?
I don't know, I think it's one or P2, I'm not sure.
Nice.
Well done, man.
Thanks, Ed. Well done. Well,
Dude, it was crazy. Like the grip was changing every lap too.
yeah, at the end, it was sliding so much.
Yeah, I thought something was broken with the car.
Yeah.
I tried saying like, what happened? Because my engine cut out.
Yeah, mine too.
And then the grip went to complete. So I was like, what did I break?
I had the same thing.
Did you win?
I have no idea because I come across this back marker and I hit him and I was on the infield and I got stuck for ages. So I don't. Yeah.
Oh, that was so much fun, but well then, let's see where we finished.
So at this point, I'm like 75% sure I've won this race. I mean, in my head, the worst I'm thinking is I'm second place, which either way is still a really good result considering it's my first time here. But then when the race officials started reading out the results, I not only wasn't even on the podium, but I allegedly finished all the way down in 8th place. But how? Well, once we had a look into the data, we finally figured out why.
Yeah. Look at that, Cameron. Look, 52.
Okay.
Said no transponder on that one. Definitely no
Oh
transponder.
my god,
on
that was
guy.
three laps. That was 3 laps.
If you monstered that curb in turn 1, which was really aggressive, but it was really good for lap time, the transponder does not detect the lap times, or at least not all the time. And I was using every single lap, so there were a few other people using the curb as well, and their just laps didn't register. So
In Formula 1 now, if you go over track limit, they deduct your track.
track limits is 4 off. That is not 4 off using that curb.
I think
You can't get
Yeah, exactly. So it's not track limits.
You can't do it on that curve. You can't get
no,
up
but
on
it is that curve.
Oh no, you can.
Can you?
Oh yeah.
I used the whole
This
thing.
one at the front. The nearest
all of
one.
it.
No, you missed
Oh,
it. It's
man.
definitely track limits.
That is the weirdest way to lose a race. Instead
Dan
of
never
30
touched
seconds.
that. He never touched that
Never
curve.
touched the curb.
And that's why he's P2.
That's why he's P2. I've got to say that is by far the weirdest way I've lost a race. But it was a fun one, so with that all being said, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and on to the next one.